guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating Gigi Hadid's hair and makeup look from the MTV VMAs that just happened a few days ago. I really liked her look and I thought it was really just kind of simple but also really bronzy and pretty for summer. And summer's coming to a close and I haven't done too many summer makeup looks yet, so I thought it would be fun to do this one. I love Gigi Hadid and I thought this look was really cool and her hair was just really pretty and everything. So when I saw her selfie that she posted on Instagram, I was like, you know what, I need to try to recreate this look too because I really like it. So this is the look that I'm going off of. I really liked this photo that she posted on her Instagram, so I decided to try to replicate that. Hopefully you guys can see it and there's not too much of a glare. But in the thumbnail I'll also include my inspiration photo as well. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Haley. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and health videos, and you should definitely subscribe for more content in the future and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so I already did my foundation and brows and concealer and everything just to save time since we're also doing hair in this video. Sorry if the lighting is a little funky, sometimes the sun goes behind a cloud or whatever. But anyways, so I didn't do a super heavy foundation. I literally just did concealer and powder foundation just because I wanted the skin to look pretty light. I would have done a fuller coverage liquid foundation just for the tutorial, but I actually realized that I am all out of the one that I would normally use just because I don't wear foundation every day, so I just worked with what I had. But I did a very full kind of natural looking brow for this because that's how Gigi's were in the picture. And then I have her picture here on my phone so that I can reference it while I'm filming this and make sure that it's accurate so you guys can see here what the look is that we're going for. So one of the key things with Gigi is she has a very bronzed complexion. So I am going to use bronzer and I'm just going to go all around the high points of my face, or the areas where the sun would naturally hit. And I'm not using a really dark bronzer for this because my skin is pretty fair naturally, so I don't want to make myself look orange. So I'm using a pretty natural bronzer, but it's enough for me to make me look bronze. You can definitely see a difference already for sure. And I'm also going to contour my nose. Her nose actually does not appear to be contoured at all, but I always like to when I'm doing tutorials because I just think it makes everything look more snatched and makes everything look better, so why wouldn't you? Alright, so that's my nose contoured and it just adds some warmth to that area of my face as well. And for blush, I noticed that she really didn't have that much blush on. It was just very subtle. As you can see here, it just kind of, there's a slight blush to her cheeks right here, but not a whole lot. So I have the perfect color for this. This is the exact type of color she has on. It's from Tata Harper and it's the very popular shade of the cheek tints, and you can also use these on your lips. So here's what the color looks like, and it smells like melon and candy, and I love it so much. But it's very sheer, so you don't really have to worry about over applying or anything, which is nice. And you can apply less than this if you want to. Honestly, you probably could, but in this picture Gigi doesn't really have an intense highlight going on or anything. Sorry, I'm trying to get this so there isn't a glare on it. She really honestly doesn't have an intense highlight. She just looks glowy. Her eyes are kind of the main focus point where there is some highlight I see on her inner corners and stuff, but otherwise I don't really see much on her cheekbones. So I'm just gonna do, sorry, I have hair in my mouth. I'm just going to do a very subtle highlight. So I'm gonna use my RMS Living Luminizer, the tiniest amount, because I really don't want to look too glowy in that area. Now for the eyes, I am going to be using this NYX Glitter Goals. It's kind of like a liquid eyeshadow sort of situation, but I thought it was a very close color to kind of what she has on, and I thought it would be a good base to start with. So I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of this on the inner half of my lids, before I go in and start doing my eyeshadows. So just a little tiny dot. She really has that super shimmery, super glowy gold bronzy glow on her eyes. And then for the eyeshadow, I am going to use my Morphe palette. And this is the 35OS palette. This is well loved by me, as you can tell. But I always go for this one when I'm doing golden bronzy looks, because I think it has the best shade range. So, and it has some amazing golds in there. And really, when I see this look, like, okay, so look at her eyes. I immediately look at these two colors right here. So I'm going to be using these two. So I'm going to use on the inner part of the eye, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this flat shader brush with this color right here. And I'm just going to apply this to my inner corners. And I'm also going to layer on top of it, on the more like inner portion, this color right here, just to kind of lighten it up a bit, because it is more of a dark kind of gold, and I don't want it to be, I want it to be light and kind of, so this will kind of help brighten that part up. And you can kind of see where I'm applying it. And I apologize for the dryness right here. My skin, my eye area is just a little dry for some reason. And I'm gonna take that light gold that I was just applying and kind of use it to blend this into kind of this area, just so it has a nice transition. As you can see in the picture, it comes up past like her eyelid, as you can see right there. So I'm kind of trying to get that in this area. And she doesn't appear to have anything darker in her outer corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of this one right here and mix it with this one. And I wish they had names, but they don't, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to put that like on the outer corner. And I'm going to take a little bit of that really light gold too and use that just to lighten it up a little bit. But I didn't notice any matte shades on her eyes at all, really. I wouldn't worry about putting anything in the crease, because she definitely has more hooded eyes, and I think that's why they didn't do a defined crease or anything, because her crease is so small that like you really wouldn't even be able to see anything. And my eyes are pretty hooded too, so shoot, what did I just get right there? So I will come back to highlight the inner corners in just a minute, but first I want to do the liner. So her liner is very interesting because it is brown and it is kind of smudgy. So she has like basically what I like to call a faded wing. So I'm going to be using this gel liner from Jane Iredale. It's in the color Dark Topaz. I think it's perfect for this look. It's a dark brown and it has like some bronze shimmer in it. So I thought this would be great for this look. It's my go-to brown liner. And her wing doesn't really start until like out here. So I'm not going to put any eyeliner in that area. And I also still need to put some shadow on the lower lash line too, so I have not forgotten about that. Okay, so we're starting there and making our way out. And her wing is not very long. Sorry, I'm talking weird. Her wing is not very long, so I'm going to make it a pretty short wing, just like that. And then I will go in and smudge it. So you could use a brush to smudge it. I'm just going to use this Q-tip and see how it goes first. And see if I need to go in with something else. To do the smudging, do not do what I did and use a Q-tip. I don't know why I did that. Alright, and then I'm just gonna clean that up. Go in with some concealer. There. That was much easier than the other eye. To highlight my inner corner, I'm using my RMS Beauty Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Lunar. And this is what it looks like. It's a really, really great highlight. This is so similar to what she has on. Sorry about the lighting. I should have just done this with my ring light, honestly, but I like natural lighting better. I think it looks prettier, but whatever. Just go all around your tear duct area. You can be messy with it. Hers is in a pretty broad area. So for the lower lash line, she basically just has a very soft like bronze under her eyes. It's definitely different than what she has on her lid. So I think I'm gonna use this one right here. Actually, I'm gonna use that one. Come on, there we go. So just a little bit, very small amount. You do not want to like have a smoky under eye going on. It was not like that at all for hers. It was a very thin, understated line, barely there. And it wasn't like smoked out or anything. And I'm going to do mascara now. So I'm using the Kat Von D Go Big or Go Home mascara. I've been meaning to do a review on this for a while and I just have not gotten around to it. I actually did film it and then I somehow accidentally deleted it, so that was my own stupid fault. But okay, so now we are gonna do the lips. So I selected a few different lip options for you guys to choose from. They're kind of like in all different price ranges. I've only picked one lip liner though, because this is like the only shade that I have that's similar to what she has on. So this is the Kylie Lip Kit lip liner in Candy K, and I'm sure one of her other colors is probably better for this look because she has so many more shades now. So you could probably do something a little more nude than this. This is her lip. It's very nude and I really like it. It does have a touch of like pinkiness to it, but it's very subtle, maybe like a bit of peachy pink. So I'm gonna go in with the lip liner first, and what I noticed is that it looked like her lips were a little bit overlined, and the lip liner around the outside is a little bit darker than the lipstick that she has on over it. And she does not have a very defined Cupid's bow, so I'm gonna try to make my lips look like that too. Okay, so I know that looks crazy right now, but I am going to be putting a lipstick on over top. So I picked out two lipsticks. This one is the Honest Beauty Lipstick Crayon, and this one's in the color Blossom, and it's the Demi matte formula. So this is a very pretty like nudie peach, and I thought it would maybe match hers. And then this one I think is probably going to be a closer match. It's from RMS Beauty. It's in the color Magic Hour. And I just love this color so much. It's my favorite nude. It's actually like one of my only nude lipsticks. I really need to get some more nude lipsticks. I just realized like how little I had when I started filming this video. But I'm gonna go in with this one first. This one is more expensive than this one. That's why I picked two options. So I will put both on so that you guys can see what they both look like. So this is the one I'm gonna do because I think it's gonna give me a closer look to hers. So I think I maybe needed something a little bit warmer toned, maybe something with a bit more pink than this nude. So I'm gonna blot it a little, and then I'm gonna put some of the Honest Beauty on top because I think this will give me like a really close color. Yeah, definitely. Now I feel like I have the exact color that she has on. Yeah, it's pretty close. All right, so that is the makeup. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the hair, and her hair is actually very, very simple, very easy to get. You can, if you have natural hair texture like me, like just slightly straight, kind of wave with a bit of wave to it, honestly, I could probably stop right here and my hair would look close enough to hers, but she does have like kind of a beachy wave to it a little bit, and she has it tucked behind one ear like that. So I'm just gonna add a couple waves to just this front portion of my hair. So her hair is definitely like teased up at the root. Mine is already pretty volumized because I just had it up high in a bun, so that gave it some volume. So I'm gonna be using this little curling iron here. It's from Conair, I think, yeah. And I've had this for a while, but you want to use something that comes down to a point like this because her hair is like, I can just tell that they used something like that on her probably. Her curl kind of starts here and goes down, and she leaves like the ends out, so there is not like a curl on the ends of her hair either, like that. Kind of just do this, and don't leave it in too long because you don't want to get like a really strong curl. You want it to be very loose and like beachy looking. Yeah, that gave me like the exact type of look. I'm gonna do maybe like 1 or 2 more pieces, maybe 3, and then we'll be good. So I'm leaving a lot out, as you can see. I'm only leaving it in for about like 10 to 15 seconds. And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do because you really can't see the rest of my hair. So this is the completed look. I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!